Hey everyone, welcome to the Stereo Intellect YouTube channel, where we're going to talk about everything in music I can think of and anything that all of you in the audience suggest. For this first set of videos, I've decided I'm going to review some divided by 13 amplifiers. Anybody that knows me knows that I love divided by 13 amps more than any amp on the planet. All of my friends ask me, what do the different models sound like? And the next question I always get is, what do they sound like with the aux? Because so many people are using the aux. If you don't know what the Universal Audio aux is, go look it up. It's super cool. It does three main things. It provides a load for your amp. If you don't know what that is, you should go look that up. It also provides control over your cabinet volume. So you can turn the volume of the speaker down aside from the amplifier. So you can run your amp hard and use it at a lower volume. And then there's also digital cabinet emulation. And that's what's so, to me, what's so magical about it, is I get to record in the middle of the night and none of my neighbors can hear me with a lot of different cabinets and mic combinations and all that stuff. So for ease of use, I've decided to do all 6 of these amps with just the aux for now. Maybe we'll go back and do real cabinets sometime in the near future. But we're using the aux, which is this guy up here. And I'm only doing 2 cabinet models. We're gonna do the 412 thick and the 112 black deluxe. The microphones I'm using are the Ribbon 160 and the 57. They're panned hard right and left, which is how I use it oftentimes to record. I'll also highlight a little bit of the compression and the delay and the reverb in the aux, because some of my friends ask what the settings are, and so I'll show those. This is the guitar that we're gonna do all the amps with. It's an inexpensive Gibson SG. This is what they were before they called them faded. For a few years, I don't know, they were maybe 02, 03, 04 is when they started. The only thing I've done is I have a pair of Seymour Duncan Bonamassa humbuckers. That's it. There's nothing else. The aux is also going straight into my Apogee Symphony. There's no preamps involved, so there's no magic Neve or any of that stuff. Right? I wanted this to be as simple as possible, straight in, so that you know exactly what's going on. And there's no mystery. There's no added juice. There's no $5,000 guitar. None of that. It's just amplifiers and the aux. If you're into these kind of videos, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I drop a new video. I'm going to try to drop a video once a week. Not sure which day yet, but I'll figure it out and you'll know soon. The next amp up is the CCC 915. Called a 915 because there's 9 watts on one side and 15 watts on the other side of the back end of the amp. If you don't know what the back end of an amplifier is, it's basically the power section of the amplifier. The CCC 915 has 2 different back ends. So there's EL84s, which is the 15 watt mode, and that's gonna have more of an upper mid-range emphasis. And 6v6 is in the 9 watt mode, and that has more of a lower mid-range emphasis. This one has a master volume, just like the CJ11. I'm sorry, I don't know if I went over the CJ video. There was just bass, treble, volume, which is gain, and then master. This is the same layout. There's also a push-pull on the volume for additional gain and mid-range if you need it. The CJ11 also has that. I don't think I showed that, but it has so much gain already. I don't really ever use it. We're starting off close to where the CJ was. Top end is maybe a little bit different. It's hard to remember, like, I can't really go like, you know, side by side right away, so it's a little tough to remember, but I think it's a little more top end. This is the 112 Deluxe cabinet, again, in the aux. That's just the neck pickup. I'll switch over to the EL84 so you can hear that difference. And there's more drive. Both pickups on. If you want to get a little cleaner with this one, you can roll the master back because there's a lot of gain in the back end of the amp. Master's about 2 o'clock maybe. We'll go to the other 412 so you can hear the 412 with clean. Smoother. Back to 6v6s. I like the sound a lot. We'll do the effects stuff now, one at a time. I'll go back to the 112 Deluxe. Sorry, 112 Black D-Ux is what it says in the aux. There's a delay. There it is. Some verb. How pretty is that? I'll add some compression, just for fun. Let's go to the L84s. Bring that master back for a little more clean. All right, what everybody wants to hear is Onto the Drive, right? Once again, even right there, just the volume on 4. Getting close to AC/DC land. Let's go over to 6v6s. Computer fail. Hope the jack's okay. Power jack, that is. It was a little loose now. Nah, it's about the same. It's a little brighter. Around 2 o'clock. Now once you get around that 2 o'clock, that's where that bright cap in the amp starts to go away. That's why that starts to get a bit smoother. If I go back to like almost 12, it's a little bit brighter. Now I feel like I want to push the treble a little farther. Man, it sounds so good. knob so you can hear how far this goes. That's not even all the way up yet. I'll push the treble all the way up. Let's see what happens. Obviously, it goes way farther than you would even need, especially if you had a delay in the front of the amp. But man, that sounds so good. This one I almost like with the knob pulled, but not as far. Let's go over to the 412. Oh, sorry. Let's go to EL84s. It's gonna go a little farther. Going back to knob not pulled. A little less bass. Now let's try the 412. Go back to 6v6. And once again, you get that great roll down for the clean. Let's kick on some fun stuff. Man. It's EL84s. And that little bit of fizz you hear on the top, I really like in a track. Okay, I think that about wraps up the CCC.